Hi, this is Michael, and this is a review of the Ikarao Break X1. It's a smart karaoke machine, and I want to thank Ikarao for sending it to me so that I can show it to you. This is a karaoke machine and much more. This is really fantastic. It's called the Break X1, and not only is it got a great sounding sound system built into it, but it has a 13.3-inch Android tablet. It's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, HDMI out, all sorts of inputs and outputs you can do with this thing. It's incredible. Let me get it out of the box and show it to you right now. It is nicely packaged, and when you open up, you've got the shoulder strap, you've got a microphone. This is where the quick start warranty card and user manual are in here. You've got another wireless microphone and the power cord. And then you lift the styrofoam out, and here it is right here, the Ikarao. This thing is pretty hefty. It's 20-something pounds, but it's manageable. It's got handles on each side, and it comes with a shoulder strap that you connect to these very robust attachment points. Well, here's the shoulder strap that I mentioned earlier, and it's very comfortable. I mean, it's a shoulder strap, but it attaches very easily. You just put the loop through each side here, and then it sort of slips into the buckle. So it's very secure, and it's very sturdy, and it lets you sling this over your shoulder, and you can talk about a portable unit. You can just take off with this and go. And if you don't want the shoulder strap on there, it's just as easy to take it off as it is to put it on. Just unbuckle it, and it comes right off like this. So I don't want this right now, so I'm just going to throw it off to the side. Now this has a tablet built right into it, but before I open the tablet up, I just want to show you the whole unit. It's very cleanly designed. I want to really hand it to the design team. They just did a wonderful job designing this thing. So on the back panel, they have kind of a cool design here, but this is where all your inputs and outputs are. They have 2 1/4-inch microphone inputs, and you can also use them for instrument inputs. Each input has a gain control. Then you've got a HDMI output if you want to display the screen on a large screen TV. Just connect your HDMI cable right there. You've got a USB port here. You can use this to load up a USB stick with music and play it. You also have a micro SD card slot here, and you've got a headphone output, and you've also got a microphone. You've also got an auxiliary input up here. Then your power cord is going to plug in down here, and that is what you have on the back panel. Plus they have this sort of attractive pattern on here. As far as where you hook up that shoulder strap, as I mentioned earlier, this is really metal here, and this is very robust. You just connect your shoulder strap on each side, and then you've got these handles which make picking this up and carrying it around very, very easy. And even on the bottom, you do have some silicone pads, so if you have this on a table, it's not going to slide around on you. I love this little thing. It's really well designed. Now this is where all the magic is right under here. You just lift this up, and this is just a sheet that they provide when you first open it up, but this shows you what all the controls are inside. So here's where the 2 microphones sit, and this is a self-charging feature. As soon as you push them in, they're going to be charging. When you're ready to work, you just take it out. They have the on-off switch here, and then this button here, and this sort of it's a 3-way controller, I guess you could sort of call it. This lets you change the volume and there's certain vocal effects that you can use by using this button here. So you've got 2 wireless mics, and then you've got these cool looking rotary knobs here, and this is how you control the volume, and this is how you control the lights. I love the light system that they have in here. It's really cool and sort of unexpected. I really was not expecting that. When you're actually using this, you've got reverb, treble, and bass that you can control if you want to do it manually, and they do have some pre-configured ways that the mics will work as well. So that is really nice. It makes it really easy to use when you're in a crowd. There's a bass boost button right here, and then this is your on-off switch. Now, as I mentioned, you can hook it up with AC power, or it's got a battery, and the battery lasts a pretty long time. The microphones, the battery lasts a really long time, but this unit here you're going to get probably 6 to 8 hours, if not more, and that's with everything going. So let me turn the button on here, and you're going to see a startup screen. And if I had any complaints, it would just be, I think the user interface could be improved a little bit on this, but it is definitely manageable the way it is. They did tell me that they are going to probably be tweaking the interface, so there may be some differences between what you're seeing in my video and what you ultimately get if you decide to purchase this unit. But once this starts up, this uses Android as the underlying operating system for the tablet, and it's attractively designed, but there are various pages here that you can go to. They've got this thing actually preloaded with some videos already, and also some music that you can sing along to. You can see right here it says Bluetooth connected, so my phone is nearby and it already connected to my phone. So it is your basic Android tablet, and then your menu bar is down at the bottom here. This little thing that has like 3 stars, this is going to turn on the lights. This is the lighting mode. You have various pre-configured ways to have the lights display. They're called light, dynamic, romantic, and bright. And then starlight, they have a little point of light. You can see them just going on and off there sort of randomly. Those are the starlights, and they have upper and surround. So you can turn off the surround, and then just the ones up in the top will blink occasionally. And then if you have the surround, they have several more interspersed around the area there. So those are super cool. And then these lights, they basically light up sort of the cone around the cone of each speaker. So you've got a woofer and you've got 2 tweeters here, and it's a ported speaker. So the sound on this is really great. Because of copyright, I can only play non-copyright music, but I will play something in a little bit for you to hear. So you do have the controls for the lights on the Android tablet, but you can also control the lights by this knob right here. So you don't always have to control everything by the tablet. So you can see there's 4 different modes here, and I'm just sort of scrolling through here, and they different colors, and they pulse differently. So very cool there. And then the volume is over here. So let me get into something else. If we push the icon here that looks like a musical note, then you will see it says music mode, it says hi-fi and light, and then there are other choices here. So if we push bass also, you can turn the bass on or off here. Right now it's on. If I push the button, you'll see that turns it off over there. So like I said, the controls are duplicated, which I really like. Down in the right-hand corner of this screen is the basically your settings area, and this is where you can set certain parameters, and this is the Bluetooth identifying name. You can actually change that if you'd like, and various other things here. They do have instructions in here, so you can go to the previous screen by pushing the arrow button and get back to here. We're going to exit out of Bluetooth, and we're going to do that by clicking up in the corner of the screen here. And yes, we want to exit Bluetooth. So this is where our media player is located. Once you're connected to your Wi-Fi, you have access to YouTube. There's also another page here where you can actually get onto Spotify. Star Maker is a really great place for karaoke music and lyrics. Even the Chrome browser is here. I mean, this is really an amazing machine. It does all these things. It has so much functionality. But if we go to YouTube here, there's tons of karaoke music available on YouTube, and you can just get something going here and then start singing along right to it. So that is pretty cool. So let me just turn one of these mics on. Just press and hold the power button for a second. Bluetooth is connected now, and now I can talk to you through the Ikarao. And you can hear the reverb going on. Oh, maybe you can't because I still have my DJI mic on. I'll just move down here. So you can hear the reverb on this, and I can adjust it. I can also increase the bass. I can reduce the bass. I can increase the treble. And then some of the other pre-configured modes here. There are 4 different modes. If you just wanted to use this for a PA system, you could do that. But if you want to use it for karaoke, you can select one of these other modes, which is going to give you a different variety of reverb and other effects. So let me get out of this. Turn this off. You've got two mics, and I think the mics works great, but if you have a different mic you want to use, you can use the 1/4-inch plug on the back for that. They don't provide XLR inputs on the back. And then if you want to get out of YouTube and get back to the screen, you just push the little arrow button down in the corner here. You can actually move this button around by pressing and holding it and then moving it around wherever you'd like it to be. I think the lower right-hand corner for me seems to work pretty well because I can just remember it's down there. So that'll get us back to our screen here. Spotify, you can start playing Spotify through here and the sound quality is fantastic. And this gets very loud too. This is definitely a party speaker that you can use at a rather large party if you want. It sounds great. Now I also have a USB drive here and I've got a couple of pieces of music on here. I'm just going to plug this into the back. And it also has a micro SD slot as well. I did mention that earlier. So it's asking me if I want to enter the local file management, so we can push that. So let's push the USB drive. This is licensed music that I can play for you. So let me play a couple of these. Just awesome, just totally awesome. This thing is fantastic. Now I've had a mobile DJ business. I retired a couple years ago, but I started it in 1985. I've been a mobile DJ for 40 years. I cannot believe, I wish something like this had been around over that course of period of time. Because in order to do everything that this can do, back then it would have been totally impossible. It's got a good looking case, built-in battery that can play for hours and hours, the light show, the high quality audio system, the built-in Android tablet, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and the microphones and everything. I don't see how you can go wrong with this. Even if you don't do karaoke, this thing is so cool to have. So it's the Ikarao. It is a fantastic piece of equipment. Highly recommend you consider this if you are thinking about either a primary karaoke system or something you just want to get for your family and friends. So nice. Very good quality stuff right here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.